Anyway, that was so awkward. It's gonna be hard to watch this show every week for the next couple of weeks, I'm not gonna lie. Hey everyone, welcome back to SIBZ, West Coast East Coast Siblings, where we review your favorite movies and TV shows. I'm Sid. It's been forever. Hello! Tonight we are going to go over She-Hulk, Attorneys at Law. So you guys, this is going to be a really quick review. Disney only gave us the first episode, which... Actually, let me just... Okay, so yeah, Disney only gave us the first episode, which is kind of a bummer because all of the reviews that we've been seeing online, people have at least gotten to see the first four, you know, the screeners, those who get the privilege. So yeah, I'm just gonna give you my first impressions. It's not really worth going through like a play-by-play of what happened. It's pretty basic. It's very much an origin story. Jennifer Walters gets her powers as the Hulk, and then she goes to Mexico with Bruce and learns how to control her Hulkly powers. One, I don't really like the way that she got her powers. I think it was kind of like a lazy writing thing, you know? It's like, oh, I have a scratch, and then Bruce is like, oh, I have a scratch, and then his blood gets into her bloodstream and she gets Hulkified. I liked the original and the comic book better. I think being shot is a much more interesting story spot to project from. Anyway, honestly, you guys, what stood out to me the most was, you know, her saying that, you know, being angry and afraid is basically what it's like to be a woman every day. I, as a woman, have not experienced that, but you know what? She's living her truth, okay? There were lots of things like that throughout the episode, which is like, okay, we get it. We hear that and see that in so many other TV shows and movies and whatnot. It would have been nice to kind of just focus on her being a super cool female superhero. That's what I would have preferred, but whatever. I do think Tatiana Maslany, did I say her name right? Yes. I think she's a good cast so far. It's really interesting, you know, because I think she looks like a great Jennifer Walters, but I've only seen her in like 30 minutes of her. So hopefully we'll like her better as we go along. I agree with what a lot of people have been saying, that the jokes are kind of not hitting. I mean, in the first episode, they're funny. I think I chuckled. I think it was just okay, you guys. It's not taking us anywhere. We did find out that the reason what caused the car accident that eventually leads her to getting her powers is there's a ship that Lance's trying to get a hold of the Hulk for something, so we know that that's going to tie in somewhere. You know, we've seen Marvel movies at this point. I didn't think the CG was that bad. I mean, this is the first episode, so clearly they're trying to like make it look good to like draw people in, but I was not offended by it. Yeah, you guys, there's not much to say. Episode 1, I don't love it, I don't hate it. Just kind of indifferent, you know? Does this make me like her more as a character? I think I do like her. I don't really get as much of a sense of who she is, but I do like her. She seems likable. Yeah. Anyway, we do get the direct address like we get in the comic books, which is awesome. And I would like to note that she was the first one to do that, not Deadpool. Comic book fact for the day. I think she does that well. I don't know, it's kind of jarring. It just seems a little inconsistent. Again, it's only been 30 minutes, so I don't really know. But in the first 30 minutes, it is a little jarring. I mean, I think she and Bruce seem to have a cool relationship. They seem to have like a cousin-like relationship. I believe it. One thing I did not like, okay, we all know that the Hulk is stronger than She-Hulk. And yet, in this, it made it seem like she's stronger than him, which is like another, like, problem that I have, you know? It's like, okay, I understand that in some situations, especially Marvel, especially since they've been bought by Disney, is going to take some liberties and not be comic book accurate all the time. No one's going to fault them for that. However, when we're taking like big iconic characters like the Hulk and even She-Hulk to an extent, and we're just kind of fudging things a little bit and making it look like she's stronger, I'm just like, that's not true, you know? I did like their fight scene. I thought it was pretty good, you know. I love the punching and the smashing. I thought that was really cool. I'm definitely going to watch the next episode, but I wonder if Disney is banking on that. If they're like, listen, we're into phase, 45 at this point? We're Disney, this is Marvel, and we know that you are going to watch this, so we're not going to work that hard to keep you around for the first episode. Sorry, my AC just came on. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I feel about this first episode, you guys. I guess we aren't going to get episode 2 until next week. And from what I've heard, the first 4 episodes are not anything to write home about necessarily. I am super excited about Daredevil, obviously. there are other attorneys in New York, and I'm very, very excited to see where Matt Murdock pops up. If he's, I mean, he's clearly gonna pop up as Daredevil, but will he pop up as Matt Murdock? Who knows? Excited to see Wong, excited to see, I forget who else from the MCU is there, but we know that other characters are going to appear. So that's exciting. So yeah, you guys, I don't know. Right now, I'm just kind of like, take it, leave it, probably take it, but I don't really know what to do with it. That is my review of the first episode of She-Hulk. As always, like this video if you like this video, comment, subscribe, and click the bell so you be notified when we drop new content. Christopher will be covering season 3 of C, and then we also have some newcomers joining our channel, which is going to be great. We're going to be getting you that content more consistently. That's the goal anyway. And then Game of Thrones is coming up. House of the Dragon. Who's excited? I'm excited. Honestly, as a Doctor Who fan, I'm like losing my mind. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Yeah, so I think that's all I got. Thanks, guys.